unforgettable. We've got it all covered. Join Jesse Smithy as he breaks down this week's biggest games, highlights the standout performances, and gives you the most comprehensive high school football coverage in East Tennessee. Now, catch us live on The Walkthrough, presented by Triple F Training.
Welcome in, everybody, to the playoff war room here at Triple F in Knoxville. I'm Jesse Smithy with your halftime report as promised. If you missed our pregame show, go back and watch that. Great interviews with Brody Smith, offensive lineman from Maryville High School. Talked about last night's win over Farragut and what it means to be at Maryville going into the playoffs. Of course, he's got a big recruiting visit this weekend at Clemson. And we also spoke with Justin Long, head football coach at Fulton High School, about the Falcons' journey into the 4A playoffs. But in that pregame show, we talked about some games that we wanted to monitor throughout the night that will have big implications in terms of seeding in the playoff brackets that we will see come out later on this evening on TSSAAsports.com. And that's why we're here. We're going to work throughout the night, throughout these games here in East Tennessee, check with the playoff possibilities, scratch off which teams are winning, which teams are losing, and have those playoff pairings for East Tennessee teams way before you see them out on the TSSAA site. It's our playoff war room show, joined by Triple F. And so let's get to some of the games. At half, West High School leads Powell 17-12. Powell jumped out to a 9-3 lead in this game. Remember, they've dropped their last three contests against the West Rebels, the two-time defending state champion West Rebels. Powell came out, ran the football extremely well, got some field goals, but just have not been able to hold West back. West got a passing touchdown. And then Antoine Burdine had a big-time punt return that set up another score for West in the second half. They ultimately got up 17-9, but Dylan Stooksbury, the all-state caliber kicker / punter from Powell, was able to knock through a 41-yard field goal close to the end of the first half to make it 17-12. So Powell, a little bit of momentum going into the second half at home against West High School. Remember, this is for a region championship and 1 seed in the Class 5A playoffs. Moving on, another important game, Dobyns-Bennett at Science Hill in 6A. Now, these aren't two teams from the 5-Star Preps coverage area, but the winner of this game and the loser both affect teams from this area who they'll be playing in the playoffs. So the winner of this game will be the 1 seed, obviously. Dobyns-Bennett leads 10-6 at the half, which is a bit surprising. Science Hill heavily favored to win that football game. But the winner of this game gets 4-seeded Farragut. And we've talked over the last few weeks about how much improved this Farragut football team is. They won 4 games in a row and nearly knocked off Maryville last night. So a lot of momentum, a lot of belief out of that 4-seed Farragut. You probably don't want to play against the Admirals in round 1. Round 1 is when a lot of upsets can happen. You're nervous. You don't want your season to end. You're a 1 seed. You get down to a 4 seed, maybe in the first half, you start pressing a little bit, start making mistakes. Next thing you know, it's season over. So we'll keep an eye out on that game. Again, Dobyns-Bennett leads 10-6 at the half. Halls versus Central, the Battle of Black Oak Ridge. A couple of turnovers by Central has led to some points for Halls. They lead 14-3 in that game against Central. Of course, the winner of this game gets the 3 seed and will play at Morristown West in the first round of the playoffs. Morristown West, kind of a one-dimensional team. Running back Cameron Richards. This is a winnable game for either Halls or Central in that first round. So the loser of this game, though, will have to go to 1 seed Sevier County, which has almost completed an undefeated season if they win tonight. Other games from around the area, Oak Ridge leads Campbell County at the half, 14-3. Oak Ridge without its top 2 players. Will Presley, Malik Howard injured, still winning that football game. Lenoir City leads Carnes at the half, 21-0. Webb up 27-0 at the half against Lakeway Christian. And Grace Christian Academy, after losing badly to Silverdale last week on the road, leads at Boyd Buchanan, undefeated Boyd Buchanan. A lot of people in the state say Boyd Buchanan is the best team from that division. Grace leads 14-9 right now on the road against Gary Rankin's Boyd Buchanan team. Greenville against Elizabethton, unbelievable rivalry in Upper East Tennessee for the Region 1 4A championship. Has not reached the half just yet, but Greenville leads 13-0 in that football game. Remember, the loser of this game will be the 2 seed and will have to play Fulton at home next week. So looking like Elizabethton will host Fulton if this game continues as follows for the rest of the night. Alcoa, big-time lead over Kingston, not shocking there, 42-7. Cosby, region championship against North Green, they lead 14-7. Gatlinburg-Pittman up 49-0. And Catholic down big, I think last time we checked, 21-0 to Baylor there in the first half. So that's kind of what you need to know at this point. Again, join us when the games go final tonight. We're going to have the playoff pairings for all of our teams in the 5-star preps coverage area. The games around the state won't be done yet as they're behind in a different time zone in Middle and West Tennessee, obviously. But for our teams that we cover, all 65 to 70 teams, will have playoff pairings set and ready to talk about. We'll be breaking that down. Lee Smith, owner of Triple F, will be here as well. So stay tuned with us for the rest of the night here at Triple F, and we're going to bring that to you on the post-game show. We call it the War Room Show. We're here all night tracking all this and monitoring it. Make sure you're following us on social media as well. We're on Twitter/X, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of it. So find us on there. We'll be keeping you updated that way as well. So that does it for our halftime report. Join us after the game. We've got a lot more high school football to talk about tonight.
When you shop at Elliott's, your journey is our purpose.
North Knox Siding and Windows is a complete exterior home improvement company that can help you with all your exterior needs. Visit us today at 5618 North Broadway.